Welcome to Tech Teach.
So in alphanumeric, we are having three different alphanumeric codes. So the first one, that is ASCII characters, ASCII. Okay. Second one is EBCDIC. Third one is Unicode. So this at initial times, ASCII was the main code. Okay. So it was basically adopted to give the numbers, or these are the codes that basically explains the characters. So different characters we are going to use, like in computer system we use different characters. If we are writing anything in word file, we are writing anything. So if we are writing A, B, C, D, or whatever, any name or any number we are writing, so it's not like it is computer understands that particular A as a A only. It understands that A as a character, and that character has been defined by some bits. Okay, so that coding of the characters in the form of bits are basically the alphanumeric codes. So that's why these alphanumeric codes are also called like the character codes. It is also called character codes. So each of the possible characters, suppose it is at the rate. So at the rate is understood by the computer not only at the rate. It is understood by a code. That code can be of 8-bit, 7-bit, or 32-bit, or whatever, based on the coding type that we are using. Okay, so here the coding that we are using, like suppose this is ASCII coding we are using. So this basically uses 7-bit representation of the character. So each character will be represented by the 7 bits. Okay, and this is basically used for the smaller systems that requires very less number of characters. If it's using 7 bits, in the sense 2 to the power 7, that is 128, is the maximum character that can be encoded by using this ASCII coding method. So here it can support only 128 codes or 128 characters. Similarly, so because there were some limitations, so limitation in the sense it is having limited number of character capabilities. So to remove that, there is a new code, that is EBCDIC. So this EBCDIC is basically created by the IBM. IBM has created for their own systems, and it uses some higher capabilities than the ASCII. So it uses 8-bit characters, or 8-bit to represent each of the character. That means total 2 to the power 8. That means 256 characters can be considered, and these characters, that is 256 characters that can be considered. So it is having more capabilities than ASCII. So that's why it is used for larger system. It is used for larger systems. Okay, basically popular for used in larger systems. And similarly, the advanced version is like Unicode. So what the requirement of Unicode is like, based on the requirement. Initially, the characters were less characters only required. Not that computer system was not used for all other purposes. It was only used for like calculator or some other functionalities. So based on the requirements, the new coding techniques is required, because EBCI, EBCDIC, that is there, it can only support 256 characters. But there are many more characters based on the different languages. We are having different languages, so each language is having individual characters. Okay. Similarly, if we are talking about the Unicode. Unicode uses basically 32-bit for encoding. That means 2 to the power 32 codes or characters can be represented. So this code, Unicode, is considered to be the most complete character encoding technique. So this is Unicode is considered to be the most complete character encoding technique. So why? Because Unicode is the latest code or the different advancements into or different upgradations into Unicode has been done. So nowadays Unicode is considered to be most complete character encoding techniques because it basically accommodate all the characters of all possible languages. So it supports all characters of all languages. So we are having different languages, and each language, suppose in English we are having 26 alphabet. Similarly, in Hindi we are having different alphabet. So it supports, it requires large number of characters because for different languages there are having different characters.
Welcome to Tech Teach.
So based on that, Unicode is considered to be most complete character encoding technique because it supports all possible characters of all possible languages. So nowadays, most frequently Unicodes are used, okay, for different applications. So few examples of ASCII characters and EBCDIC encodings are given here. You can just think of it like, suppose it is this. If we talk about 0, so if it is written 0 into, yes, if it is 0 into the ASCII coding, then this 0, basically this is the decimal value, and in binary it will be 000. So this 0 indicates a null code. So its meaning is it is going to indicate a null character, means there is nothing, no character is there, so that is indicated by 0. Similarly, if it is 1 or in binary it is 1, then it will be used for start of header. You might be knowing like what is the header. So header in the sense, before sending a data, so suppose we are sending a data, so before sending a data we send some header data. So header is basically used to configure or used to tell the system like what is the meaning of the next bits that are coming. If suppose we are sending 24 bits, or suppose we are sending 25 bits, so out of this 25 bits, first bit is going to indicate what, second bit is what will be indicating. So sometimes really if it is group of bits are there, so suppose 0 1 1 0 is there. So if at the starting it is 0 1 1 0, it may be indicating like start of the data. Okay, so out of 25, 4 bits will be used to indicate like start of the data. Other codes will be the data. Last will be there will be is end of data. So that information is basically stored into the header. Header will tell like the data that is coming, what is its meaning. Okay, so similarly, suppose we are having 0. Actual 0 is basically represented by decimal 48, or in hexadecimal it is 30, or in binary it is 0010 or 11 and 000. So this is actual 0 is represented by this binary data. Similarly, we are having capital A. So capital A indicated by decimal 65. Decimal is basically for basic understanding. In actuality, it is in binary only. So in binary, it is 0100 and then 001. So this is capital A. So instead of we are typing suppose capital A, so this capital A is understood by the computer as 01000001. Similarly, if small a is there, it will be understood by 97 in decimal, or in binary it is 01100001. So likewise, so this is the ASCII coding. In that total 128 characters are there. So 0 to 127 means total 128 characters are there. Similarly, EBCDIC coding is there. So in that we are having total 256 characters. So each of the characters are given here for basic understanding. You can just look at it, or it is no need to remember this, but how it basically represented, that is shown here only. Okay, so total they are having 255 means 0 to 255. Total 256 characters are there. But in case of Unicode, so Unicode are having 32 bits, so it is having lots of characters. So it cannot be, it is not possible to show it here. You can just understand like similar to that only, but it will be having lots of characters that can be encoded into the Unicode. So this is the basic idea for different alphanumeric codes.